Get out! I don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Mila, wait. There's something you need to know. Enough! Get out! Get out! Chat, she's pissed.
Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Jackson, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded, and I need you to go help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by Link Pearl, he said he tried to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. Okay, so that's the random bar in the middle of nowhere in the, like the first, like, leveling area. This person here, what is the name? Nunya Nui? This person has been sitting here since last week. Since last week's stream. Hasn't moved a fucking inch. Like, hasn't moved a fucking inch, yet, like, their profile doesn't say that they're AFK. That is so weird. Why is so many people here? The fuck is going on? Is this like a guild get-together? I'm seeing a lot of RP tags, so probably yes. Thank you, brother. It all happened so fast. Over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me, or why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. Fellow outside? Aye, I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. He was alone as I recall. You say he's wounded? Thought he was just drunk. Suspicious characters. Well, now that you mention it, I did see a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. What, me? I was just wearing a purple robe like a couple of minutes ago. Chat, am I the maniac?
I'm the maniac!
At first, I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he hadn't had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the Silver Bazaar. Does that help? Ooh, I found a ring. Cough. Purple robe? Sounds familiar. Aye, it was him. I'd swear it. Did you find anything else? I found this ring. Picked this up by the tracks, eh? Might well have belonged to that bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be his, women, could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's the bespectacled bloke who's always lounging around Emerald Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Show that ring to Women. He's sure to know something about it. Alright. Back to Ul'dah. God, I want to get away from those RPers. Like, you guys can't see it because I put my, fucking avatar over the chat box. But they are going fucking nuts right now. They're doing some kind of fucking Western RP right now. Like, doing, like, shootout gambles and, like, fighting for sarsaparilla. Like, see, I love MMOs because they let you do that. But usually, people who, like, RP have specific realms for RP. By the looks of it, 14 doesn't have that. Well, now, if it ain't Jackson, everybody's favorite venturer. Bet you threw your lot in with the gladiators. Questionable decision, given the events of recent days. But each his own. To what do I owe the pleasure? You know anything about this ring? Oh, you put that away before someone sees it. Where in the seven hells did you get one of those rings? What, don't you recognize the sigil? Goddamn fool. Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you ought to at least know what kind of venomous bastards will be lurking within. Been a long time since Ul'dah has seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quickly as the Alacran. Word is, they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, gods know who else. But you didn't hear that from me. Want no part of whatever mess you and your mates have gotten yourself into. Understood? Alright, crimes. Got it. Crime Syndicate. Oh, Jackson. I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrade? He was attacked by a member of the Alacran. The Alacran? I find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw moments ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. We're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. The people living there are in grave danger. In their frenzy to find their quarry, the bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians. And the few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them. We must stop them, Jackson. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate. All in one fell swoop. A bit melodramatic, you ask me. Oh, it's evil me. Aldous, I told you to never come here again. Couldn't sit idly by while you charge into battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Myla, a responsible guildmaster, would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Myla, listen to me. This is the Alacran you're dealing with. So? Whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Myla. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Just stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own. Is that it? It's been 7 years since I'd let you leave, Aldous. 7 years. Do you have any idea? Any idea at all what you put me through? Myla. I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out. I don't need your help. We'll settle this ourselves. Myla, wait. There's something you need to know. Enough! Get out! Get out! Chat, she's pissed. Alright. Save some of that for the Alacran. But do try not to let Jackson here come to harm while you're at it. God, she's very mad. What the fuck happened to those two? I'll get him out one day, chat. Just give me another 7 streams. I'm gonna say 7 streams. There you are, Jackson. Everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? Sure am. There we go. Everyone, to me, so I can spin to win. On you sons of bitches, I'll take you all on. Easy fight. Rejoice, gladiators, for the day is ours. Yeah, we did it. Hello, who are you? I don't know who that is. What? But why would you be... Leave him to us, First Sword. No, stop! Catwoman. Such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the First Sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Zana. Our business here is over. Oh, he's got the other sword. What? What have you done, Levald? First Sword, we must withdraw. The wounded need tending. Let us take them back to the guild. So that's why they're after Aldous. I'm guessing he wants the other sword. Give me a moment, Jackson. I need to think. I wanted to spare you this, Myla. I begged you not to go. You knew, Aldous? That the Levald had... Levald and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. The twin swords of Naldthal, they called us. Never lost a match, honored by the bull of Alamigo himself. But that was then, and this is now. When I learned Levald single-handedly transformed the Alacran from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organization in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. It seems like a lifetime ago that the three of us used to train together in this hall. The Levald I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with, what's right in front of me. Is that so? I'll find him, Mila. I promise. Oh my god, I'm actually going to get, like, a useful shield. I'm not gonna be using, like, this wooden board anymore, thank fuck. Ah, Jaxik. I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Levold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear his steel at us, many and more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalan for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalan. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days, and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Jaxik, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Alright, dude's missing. Go save him. Cough, cough. It's a trap, brother. It's a top! Luckily, Admiral Akbar has fucking taught me about this. He's told me about traps, I know what to do. Some fine swordsmanship, Jaxik. Mila, the First Sword certainly knows how to pick 'em. Heh. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild. A wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. To look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion. Though, what with all that trouble Aldous got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never... But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to Uldar after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Mila that I'm fine. Hey, Mila, I saved the guy, don't worry. Jaxik, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak to Lulutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Who? Oh, yeah. No, I'm clearly not talking to you. Ah, Jaxik, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldous sends his regards and requests you to meet him at the Lich Yard in East Thanalan. Naturally, I've not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from the previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him. I would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. They would have made such a lovely couple. Ooh. Ahem. Forgive me. This is hardly an appropriate topic for conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Ah, so they were together. That's why she gets so mad. So what the fuck happened? Why did Aldous leave? Where have you been? Busy drowning in some sweet young thing's eyes? I wish. Well, if that's the case, I understand completely. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old goat through and through, but gods, when he danced with a sword in hand, it's pure poetry in motion. Mila's right. There's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. It's the cat girl! And who might you be? Another of Levold's lackeys? Master Levold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Jaxik? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Any excuse to fight a cat girl. And no pressure, but I'll be evaluating your performance. Alright. Kitten has claws? What are you talking about? She hasn't done anything. And now she's dead. Aldous, this test sucks. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a man like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check. Now more than ever, stick by her. She needs you more than she knows. She needs you, dipshit. Haven't you listened to what I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I am anything but. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there'll be no reason left for me to stay. I owe it to our old man to put an end to this. To give him peace in Thor's realm by making that bastard Levold finally answer for his crimes. Or did Levold kill him? Remember what I said, Jaxic. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Why are you staring at me like that, Jaxic? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacran's movements. I remain confident that we will find them soon. So keep your blade sharp. There we go. Ooh, an even bigger shield. Ooh, that's a huge upgrade. Give me that. But 27. Oh, pfft. I look like a fucking shithead in this, though. Somehow even more of a shithead than before.